Thank you for coming to my channel. I am Amir of Hazelwood, and I am talking to you from Vinland Outpost. Sorry about the lack of content for the last couple of weeks. I will be doing a follow-up video for that. So, as it is Tuesday in common tongue, I will be doing a missing Indigenous persons report. The one I'm doing today has 2 people attached to it, so I'm going to definitely be putting that out shortly. Sorry, I'm just having a bit of jet lag here. It's been a long day. So, without any further ado, let's jump into this case, shall we? So, the case we have is of missing Maisy ODJICK and Shannon Alexander. On September 10th, 2008, Shannon Alexander, 17, and Maisy ODJICK, 16, were reported missing from the First Nation community of Zibi in Quebec. The community is located near the town of Maniwaki. On September 5th, 2008, the 2 girls went to the Maniwaki arena where several young people were present. Maisy then went to spend the night at Shannon's house. Shannon's father was the last person to see his daughter on September 6, 2008. In 2015, an age progression was done for both Maisy and Shannon. So the first lady in question is Maisy. Aliases are Jacko and Maisy. Missing since September 6, 2008. Year of birth, 1991. Age of disappearance, 16. Gender, female. Biogroup, Indigenous. Eye color, brown. Hair, brown, short. Teeth, good. Height, 178 centimeters or 5'10". Weight, 57 kg or 126 pounds. Build, slender, thin. Complexion is dark. Then the second lady in question is a Shannon Alexander. Matthewsy or Matthewsy. I'm not too sure the alias there, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Missing since September 6, 2008. Year of birth, 1991. Age of disappearance, 17. Gender, female. Biogroup, Indigenous. Eye color, brown. Hair, black and short. Teeth, good. Height, 176 centimeters or 5'9". 64 kg or 141 pounds is her weight. Build is slender and thin. Complexion is pimples or pockmarked. And these are the different pictures they have of her. I believe the first one and the last one might be the age renderings. And same thing. I guess maybe it's just the first pictures, and then the last picture is, I guess, just another photo of her. So we have an article here from cbc.ca, and so let's just get right into that, shall we? Maisy Marie ODJICK, 16, was from the Zibi Inishebeg Anishinaabe. I'm gonna butcher a lot of these names. I do apologize. Nation in Quebec. She disappeared along with Shannon Alexander on September 6, 2008. They were both supposed to be going to a dance that night and planned on spending the night at Alexander's house in Maniwaki. The next morning, their belongings were found at Alexander's house. The girls were initially listed as runaways, something her mother, Laurie Obrecht, believed had stalled the investigation in 2009. The Sûreté de Québec looked over her case in 2017. The police received new information about the girl's disappearance, which led the investigation to conduct a search in the Kitigan-Zabi Reserve in Quebec. Laurie Obrecht has a voice that captivates you, especially when it comes to stories about her daughter, Maisy Obrecht. Just seeing her face, her eyes, counting her little fingers and toes, Laurie said while reflecting on the day she gave birth to Maisy. I was already in love because I felt her for 9 months, but to see her, hold her, it just simply amazing and such a gift. That's something I will cherish for the rest of my life. Maisy and her best friend, Shannon Alexander, 17, were reported missing from the Kitigan-Zabi Anishinaabe Nation in Quebec in September 2008. Laurie said Maisy and her friend were average teenage girls. They went to high school, gossiped about boys, and socialized at popular local hangouts. Neither girl was in trouble with the law, nor did they lead a high-risk lifestyle. So when the two suddenly disappeared, it was a shock to everyone who knew them. The last time Laurie saw her daughter was on Friday, September 5th, 2008. Maisy and Shannon were outside Maisy's grandmother's house mowing the lawn. And this is a picture of young Maisy Obrecht, who grew up in Kitigan-Zabi. I'm not going to try to pronounce the last name of the reserve. Maisy lived with her grandmother and usually mowed the lawn on Saturday mornings. Laurie asked her why she was doing it a day early. She said she was going to spend the weekend with Shannon because her dad was going to help his son in the city, Ottawa, to paint, Laurie recalled. Alexander lived in Maniwaki, Quebec, a town adjacent to the reserve. Maisy often spent nights at her place. I hugged her and kissed her and asked her what she was doing that weekend, Laurie said. The girls told her they were going to a school dance. They went to the Maniwaki arena for the dance that night. Other friends who were at the dance saw the girls leave the arena. That was the last time anyone saw either girl. When Shannon's father, Brian Alexander, returned to his apartment, Laurie said he found the girls had left behind their purses, wallets, identification, and backpacks. Shannon had even left her medication behind. Laurie said she believed the investigation into Mary's disappearance was mishandled from the beginning by Kitigan-Zabi police. She said her daughter and her friend were labeled as runaways. The apartment that Shannon's dad and her lived in at the time wasn't even searched, Laurie said. She said her family never got a file number and the police didn't notify media about the disappearance. I mean, even the chief and the council, nobody, it seemed like nobody cared at the time, Laurie said. Maisie's aunt, Maria Jacko, built a website with information about the girls and their disappearance. So another picture of Maisy when she was younger. Then more than 6 days after the girls went missing, Kizigin Zebi Chief Gilbert White Duck arranged for the news conference. It was even sadder because only the town paper showed up and APTM, Laurie said. She and other volunteers started searching on their own without the help of police. After a month went by, the police notified the public, but Laurie feels that valuable evidence was lost by then. Eventually, Search and Rescue Global 1 was invited to the community by the chief and council. 2 separate searches were conducted, both unsuccessful. In 2009, the Sûreté de Québec provincial police force took over the case. Laurie said relations with the lead investigator are good now. "From the very beginning he calls me, even if he knows nothing. It's just a reassurance that nothing's forgotten, and that makes a world of difference," Laurie said, adding that the detective has even given her his personal cell phone number. Laurie said that she realizes she may never get any answers as to what happened to her daughter. She said the lead police investigator has told her that Maisy's file may soon be shelved. "He told me that there's going to become a time when Maisy's file will be a cold case, only mean with no information coming in, and all the investigating they've done led to nowhere," she said. In July 2017, there was a renewed hope for Laurie and her family. The SQ received a tip on the girl's disappearance, leading investigation to conduct a search into the Kitsagin Zebi Reserve. Investigators searched Piddlebig Creek and the surrounding area in Kitsagin Zebi. They also interviewed about 20 people. The search hasn't led to any breaks in the investigation, but the SQ say the investigation will continue. Laurie firmly believes there are people out there who know what happened to her daughter and her best friend. "I mean, 2 girls just don't disappear off the face of the earth, and I'm hoping one day those people who do know something step forward," she said. Okay, sorry, 1 second here. So yes, sorry that that was a little bit dry. Just it's hard to read some of these things sometimes because there should be a lot more being pushed out there, and I know that it's a hard process, and there's not a lot of resources going towards these families to get this stuff out. So with that being said, anyone who watches this, if you can please like this video for the YouTube algorithm so more people can see it, and if you can share this with your friends, even if you're not from the area from which it happened. Maybe someone through your social media does live in that area and they do know something, and maybe they can maybe they can help lead to a break in the case. But that being said, I am gonna put out some more information about this later once I get readjusted here. So without rambling on too much longer, I thank you for listening. So please like and share this content to help get some information generated, or at least some momentum generated. And again, thank you for watching. Amir of Hazelwood, talking to you from Vinland Outpost in Newfoundland. Thank you for watching.